So you go to Cambodia.
Go to Cambodia. I go to.
Are you nervous going there?
Not really, because like at the time I was kind of down for whatever. Cambodia was interesting because I went to Phnom Penh first, which a lot of people skip because it's because the temples Angkor Wat are in Siem Reap, and then there's a couple coastal cities that people focus on, and so Phnom Penh has a lot of the genocide, the Khmer Rouge killing fields. The killing fields, the S-21, the school they
What's
turned.
S-21?
It's the school they turned into a slaughterhouse. They turned it into a concentration camp essentially, and they photographed everybody before they executed them. Literally right before they killed them. And so there's just a wall of photos of people, like literally like 30
dying
seconds.
a minute.
30 seconds before they died.
Wow.
Yeah.
The killing fields were like. I mean, it's just a concentration camp.
It is.
It's a death camp. It almost seems more brutal. What would you say?
I've never been to I've never been to like a concentration camp like in Europe or anything like that. So this was the first time that. Normally you associate travel with like really good feelings and positive experiences, but it's going and seeing this awful. There's a tree with a lump in it from babies' heads.
Wow.
And I mean, then the sign beside it says that, and
said this tree was dented with baby skulls.
Yeah,
it's crazy because he's like, you got to save bullets. Yeah. And also he had this great quote that I've used in yoga: better to kill a friend by mistake than to spare an enemy by mistake.
Is it Pol Pot?
Pol Pot, one of the greatest fucking tyrants of all time.
Yeah.
Wasn't executed, lived for 30 years in Cambodia later, killed a quarter of the country.
Yeah.
And just lived there peacefully for 30 years.
They went to a very far out of the way town that was all Khmer Rouge veteran dudes, like a retirement community.
Wow.
And then nobody touched them. And then one guy they just prosecuted like last year, and he's like 98. It's a lot of Cambodia's history is defined by international attempts at justice.
Yeah.
Part of that is the UN ran Cambodia for like a period in the 90s, like 3 or 4 years, where like it had a flag that was a UN flag with outline of Cambodia on it. There's a great book called Off the Rails in Phnom Penh.
Yeah.
That is about the completely lawless era in Phnom Penh in the 90s. Like the Khmer Rouge had gone, the government had kind of fallen into disrepair, and somehow the UN decided, I think maybe for the first time, we're going to be a caretaker.
Wow.
And it was just nothing but human rights abuses and all, just like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because of course they're going to.
Terrible shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
The same thing when the NBA took over the Pelicans, and they're like, "Oh, you're just gonna trade fucking Chris Paul for nothing to the Lakers? Fuck off."
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show. Yeah, we're gonna go on a journey today and see what there's to see in this big world. We're exploring different places, seeing all different types of faces. We're gonna talk about travel today. It's you.